may have been the most hyping.
Yes!
That may have been.
How y'all doing this afternoon? Here we go.
So what are you doing?
Rap 23. The creator's my homie, so I'm never sure. He lets me know when to chill in the park and when to pull out by the river. He schools me with knowledge of self, keeps me doing the right thing to protect his rep. And yo, even when I step through the shadows of the buildings and the projects, I don't sweat. Because he flexes whenever suckers try to get ill. Puts me down by law, so I'll definitely be living large until I'm out of here. And then, I'll be chilling at his crib forever. Peace. Trayvon. Trayvon is a story of steam rising like a swarm of hornets, singeing sight from eyes. A parable of lava moldering down a mountain, igniting all green to ash. The song of a hit recorded #1 with a bullet. It's not a story about coons that always get away. This is not a poem about Amadou Diallo, Sean Bell, or even James Byrd Jr. This is not a tale of a suspicious hoodie in the wrong neighborhood, or a trigger finger with a squeaky clean record. It's not a fable of a corpse with a bullet hole that was tested for drugs, or a hand freshly coated with the backflash of phosphorus that was not. This is a story that checks out, so the only relevant charges will be on a credit card for funeral services. I did not write this poem because I was angry. I did not write this poem in self-defense. I did not write this poem because my pen is empty from having already written and written and written this poem. These words can be heard only because, while face down on the concrete of the right-hand lane at 10:37 a.m. on April 15, 1987 on Greenbelt Road, my name was not Gregory Habib. My sternum could stand the weight of the knee between my shoulder blades. And the monomaniacal eye at the back of my head was a .38 revolver with a 15-pound trigger pull and not the 8-pound trigger pull of a Glock. Because it was all just a misunderstanding, and have a nice day, sir. It is not true that my eyes are red as a bag of Skittles as I write this. And if my page is dotted with drops, it is only Arizona iced tea that is spilled. This poem pertains to no crime. Contains no branches, no trees with branches strong enough to bear the weight of a blackboard. Contains no rope of any length. Contains not even a single slip knot. But it does loop, like a wandering moose, like a homeward goose, or a 400-year-old roost.
I couldn't follow.
How I became a poet.
Oh.
Okay.
At the age of 5, I dreamt words dancing like daffodils in a downpour, turning my heart like a lazy Susan. I could feel that iams were woolly but not white, and that inside nursery rhymes there were waves of sheer darkness. At 13, I thought words mere vandals, scrawling slogans on the walls of the world, even though some coiled inside me like cobras. At 18, I suspected that when the heart sang, the mouth closed, because desire denied was my lone truth. At 25, I wondered if words could rise to greet us in the great beyond, the holy ones swimming around the head like heat. Is it true there was no permission to give or get? At 30, I wondered if it would be flavored to listen for the fluttering wings of speech, even when silent walls surrounded me. Then one Sunday afternoon, while sitting at a chess table in DuPont Circle, locked into the logic of if I do this, he does that, my opponent said, check. I glanced westward down P Street and found rapidly advancing rain clouds. At first I feared a dark menace moving in to drench, but these black clouds billowed like dust behind charging nights. And in the call and response of flash and boom, I could hear a bishop blessing the communion between white openings and black endings. baptized in this rain of revelations, cool against the skin as a quick wind, sending black rooks flying. I tasted a word's hidden tingle, and my new tongue unleashed like lightning across a blank page of startled sky. All right, I'm gonna switch it up real quick, and y'all mind if I share a love poem?
Everybody say aww.
touch.
All right, this poem makes a reference to the great saxophone, the great jazz saxophonist John Coltrane. His middle name John Williams. It also makes a reference to a tune that he wrote, which is called Lonnie's Lament, which is, I think, one of the most sad and beautiful tunes I've ever heard. But anyway, this is for GS, only because it was a Thursday, which is her Monday. And she was walking as though carrying something heavy, albeit not in her hands. And I thought I heard her sigh. And I recalled Lonnie,